A warm welcome to this very interesting session of Gosti. I'm going to chat with the team of Café Arpan. Café Arpan was started by Yash Charitable Trust about 4 years ago, and they have been running successfully since then. Café Arpan's peculiarity is that it not only employs but is run by differently able individuals. I'm a bit nervous. I hope I'm able to do justice to this ghosty and bring across the right message. My idea behind this session is not only bring forth the efforts and investment of Yash Charitable Trust in these individuals, but also show that these individuals are not very different from us. Like some of us who are extra sensitive or bit slow learners, so they are. I feel as a society we have failed to give them a normal inclusion. A little more understanding on our part could change their world entirely. I'm going to be talking to the co founder and a trustee at Yash Charitable Trust, one of their senior trainers at the Skill Development Center, and four team members of Cafe Urban. The recording of this Gosti session is divided into two parts, and there's also a blog on our website with more details about Yash Charitable Trust and the cafe. I um, I hope you enjoy this Gosti, and I would suggest if you are in Mumbai, then please do visit the cafe and meet these amazing people. Please continue watching the video. Thank you. Hello, ma'am, and welcome to the session of Gosti. I feel privileged. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation for this chat session.
Thank you for having us, Datta.
Okay. So, ma'am, I believe you are one of the co-founders and trustee at Yash Charitable Trust, which started Cafe Urban. Is that correct?
That's right. That's right.
Okay. And Cafe Urban has been in existence since last 4 years, right?
Yes.
Completed
Yes.
4 years.
Yeah.
Okay. If you find it okay, can you share your journey? Like, how did you start? What difficulties did you face? And how are you today? I mean, in both the cafe and as a trust.
Sure. So, Yash Charitable Trust was started back in 2014 by my aunt, Dr. Sushma Nagarkar. She's a psychologist, a special educator, as well as a parent of a young adult, RC, who is my first cousin, who happens to be a young adult with autism. So, Sushma and RC lived in the US. It was when they came back, they moved back to India in 2014 because Sushma was always committed to moving back to the homeland and starting an organization where she will work towards empowering adults like Arti. It was broader than just autism. Of course, we look at all adults with developmental and or intellectual disabilities. So these are disabilities that you're either born with or they occur at a very young age. So it was only in 2015 that we first started, actually the work. So our first program that we started was Arpan Dabba Service. That's what it used to be called. And then we changed it to Arpan Food Services to make it more inclusive and more, catering to multiple catering requirements. So not just making daily tiffins, but also doing meal boxes for various events, going and putting up stalls at, fun fairs or any other event where we could, find floor space. So it was primarily to enhance the quality of life for our beneficiaries. Quality of life can be determined and can be calculated based on various aspects, one of them being livelihood, social interactions. So our team members, as we call them, are all individuals who work with us because they want to work with us. we're very proud to say that all our team members who are working at Café Arpan and at Arpan Food Services now are all salaried employees. We empower them to take, responsibility for their lives. We try and make them as independent as possible, thereby, giving them things like they're accountable for all their actions. So, like any company, we have a key in card, so they have to come and punch in and punch out when they come to work. They're all paid based on the number of hours that they work. They're all very proud,
So
employees. They very proudly.
even they aren't spared of the timesheets. They have to do the timesheets.
Oh, well, we do the timesheet, but they basically have to make sure that they go and punch in and punch out. So that, yeah. And they all have their ID cards. They all have their little badges. They feel very proud working here. So I know I'm going to go around in circles a little bit with your question, but I'll come back to the journey.
I have actually, sorry to interrupt, but just to understand it correctly. So, Yash Charitable Trust directly started with the Dabba services, and it was not that you started the training first and then.
No. We actually worked backwards, and the way we worked it out was, when Sushma moved back, she asked me, a couple of other people, my brother included, to sign up as trustees. And we were not sure exactly where the organization was going to go, but we all were committed to trying something different. Because currently the alternative to what we are doing with other NGOs run sheltered workshops. And we believe that sheltered workshops can be a little exclusionary in nature, which basically means that they take these individuals with disabilities, they take them into a room, they put them in a room and make them do, very mundane, routine, repetitive work, which, could be, they'll make seasonal items, as I call them. So your gift bags and cards and items that end up getting sold at various fun fairs. And, that's how the NGOs raise, that's one of their sources of income. We just believe that our team members are, they deserve to be, meaningfully engaged. And that's the kind of language that we use. We're providing them with opportunities that are not just to keep them busy, but to actually meaningfully engage them, empower them to do things and excel at things that they want to excel at. So everybody working here in various positions is working out of their own choice. We interview them when they first come to us. We try and establish a baseline, means try and figure out what they're good at, what they like doing, what they want to do, where they see themselves, 10 years from now or 5 years from now. We have this conversation with them, where it's a lot of self-determination. We want to make sure that the team members working with us are happy because they're doing something they want to do rather than what somebody else is telling them to do. So we're very big on choice. I think that differentiates us from others, and which is why when we started directly with work. We wanted to see how things would pan out. So initially we had them working for 3-hour shifts. That includes to 5-hour shifts. Now they're all doing between 8 and 10-hour shifts. So, and these are all people with disabilities that would have perhaps not been given that, given that opportunity. People just automatically assume that they cannot do it. And so, for us, it's like we say, yes, we can. We said it before Obama did. Actually, no, we did it after Obama. But it's a good line for us to adopt, because really that's what happened with our team members. It was all about getting them to realize for themselves what they want to do and then go for it.
Okay. That sounds just incredible. So, now how do you fare now? Like I'm sure you must have faced a lot of difficulties in terms of monetary investments, in terms of investments of time from people, and in terms of even actual customers being comfortable to come to the cafe and being served through this differently abled individuals. So now how does cafe stand compared to when it was in 2015?
So the cafe we started in August of 2018, The idea was, just one second. I'm so sorry, Tessa. Yeah, so as I was saying, that the cafe journey actually began in August of 2018. So the cafe is 4.5 years old. Since we began, for us, the reason we started the cafe was because our capacity, the space where we were running the Dabba service, we reached full capacity over there, and so there were so many people joining us. We had to come up with another alternative, another a space where another supported employment program, and that's exactly what we did. So we created, we came up with the idea of Café Arpan because we heard of a story of another cafe that was started in the Philippines. And we were very inspired by that. And for us, one thing that was missing from the Dabba service was the interaction with customers. And our team, my team members were very keen on interacting with customers. And we figured that out because they would all, it was like a lottery who gets to go and deliver the dabba that day. So it was that one element was missing. So we knew that when we started Cafe Arpan, we would face certain challenges, but none of those challenges were internal. They were all external challenges, like getting our licenses, getting a place to rent, a landlord that would be willing to rent to an NGO like ours, working with this category of this category of people. And it was just a matter of, I think we just got everything happened for a reason. We found a wonderful space with wonderful landlords. We found wonderful people within our network, professionals who helped us set up Cafe Arpan. So this all motivated us and encouraged us in the direction of, yes, we're going to do this. We're going to see what happens. And now, 4.5 years later, I can proudly say that Cafe Arpan is not just adopted by a lot of our customers. I've got customers in the cafe right now who have been coming to us for over 3 years, and bringing more people. This one lady who came earlier today, she loves our cheesecake, and she always tells me when she comes. And this time she brought her brother. So we have many customers like that who bring, friends, family, visitors from abroad. So I think it's that that constant cycle of having people come to Cafe Arpan, experience it for themselves, and just be bowled over by how amazing our team is that works here. And I think that all of these factors put together make Cafe Arpan what it is. I mean, the experience is the large part of our USP. But apart from that, our food that we serve, I think, is also very, very delicious. And we get that feedback. We have it written from customers, and we feel very proud because we don't want people coming here because they feel sorry for us. We don't want people coming here out of charity. If people come and say, "Hum log charity karne aaye hai," I do namaste to them and I say, then just leave us a donation and you can go, because at the end of the day, Cafe Arpan is one example of what is possible. Cafe Arpan is a space that allows people with these disabilities to work in a safe and supportive environment, side by side with their peers who may or may not have a disability. And that's what makes our place very inclusive. We have a diverse group of people working here. We empower them on a daily basis, and we accept them for who they are. And I think that's what makes us stand out.
And I think the important thing is that even your customers are accepting them for who they are and giving them a very normal life as opposed to treating them any differently. Is that right?
So we don't use the word normal because I think the word normal is now, it just means too many different things. So we actually just, there's nobody who's normal. All of us are unique. All of us have our own little, ups and downs. All of us have our little quirks that, we just live with. And I think it comes down to accepting people for who they are. And I think our customers show a great deal of respect. They show a great deal of encouragement for our team members. Our team members all wear little name badges, so our customers can greet them directly by their names. And so it's really nice to see that interaction. It's really wonderful. So I think that it's giving them that sense of normalcy. But I wouldn't use the word normal.
No, I think Corona has changed the definition of normalcy completely for all of us.
No such thing. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, true.
So I look forward to chatting with them. So
Yeah,
Thank you.
so
Thank you so much
yeah,
for answering my questions. And
more than happy to.
yes,
I just want to end by saying one thing. So thank you to you, Datta, for including us on your platform. I hope that all your listeners will, especially those living in Mumbai, will come and just visit once. We have a lot of people come here just out of curiosity. And I think that even if people are curious to come and see what Cafe Arpan is all about, I'm sure we can change their mind as soon as they come, whether it's through their stomach because our food is so good or through their heart because what we're doing is, I think, fairly unique.
not just Mumbai. Actually, the idea of having this Gosti is to bring across stories from all over the places so that even
Yeah,
visitors from my city or other city can,
yeah.
whenever they are in
Of course,
Mumbai, they
of
can
course.
give the cafe a try. And I know you opened one at the metro station now, right?
Yes, yes. So that's our new pilot project that we're running because again, Cafe Arpan we maxed out. We have a full team working here, so we've actually had to expand. And as you can imagine, real estate in Bombay is more expensive than
Expensive.
probably New York and all the other Western country cities. So it's very difficult for us, rent wise. It's a huge cost to have anything in brick and mortar. So our Juhu Cafe is our primary flagship cafe, but we have opened a food stall, which we're calling Cafe Arpan Express, pun intended, because it's at a metro station. Express because it's a quick takeaway. And we're hoping that we can expand on that model as well.
That's great. That's
Yeah.
right. Thank you so much, ma'am. And I wish you all the very best for the cafe.
Thank you
And
so much.
I'm definitely going to make a trip to the cafe soon.
I hope so. I hope so. We look forward to serving you and all your listeners who come in
Yeah.
after seeing this.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Hello, Aarti, and welcome to this chat. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. So
How are you?
I'm good, Aarti. Thank you. I know you came in early for my chat, and I'm really thankful to you. I know your shift starts at 3, but you came in early for me, so thank you so much for doing that.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I've heard you sing. I've watched your videos, and can you sing something for my chat show today?
Yeah.
Okay, so sing something. What will you sing?
Let's start with the uh, one verse of the Hindustani classical song that your choice. But tell her what the name of the song is before you.
Achyutam Keshavam.
Okay.
Achyutam Keshavam. Okay, have you learned it somewhere or you learned it on your own?
I've learned it
Okay.
on my own.
No, you haven't on your own. I mean, she listens to music and learns. But who are tell Miss Datta all the names of your music teachers?
Paki and Edward.
Here in India? You're learning here in India?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Okay,
So,
okay.
you want
So sing for me. Sing for my viewers.
1, 2, 3. Look there.
Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. Achyutam Keshavam Krishna Damodaram. Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham. Ramanarayanam Janaki Vallabham. कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहता है भगवान आते नहीं शबरी के जैसे सुनाते नहीं माया शबरी के जैसे सुनाते नहीं अच्युतम केशवम कृष्ण दामोदरम राम नारायणम जानकी वल्लभम.
Wow.
Thank you. Good
Wow,
job,
thank you.
Aarti.
That was awesome. Okay, so
Lovely.
something else? Something else you want to sing?
Wanna do one of your opera or your English songs? Which one? Just like this, one verse. Want to sing a Beatles song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one?
When the time where I was born, lived a man to see the sea, and he dawned on his life in a yellow submarine. We all live in the yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine. We all live in the yellow submarine, yellow submarine, yellow submarine.
Good job.
Right. Wow.
What song is that? Tell that what the name of that song is.
The yellow submarine.
By
The Beatles.
the Beatles.
By the Beatles. I've
Big
heard
Beatles
many
fan.
songs of Beatles, but I haven't known of this one. Okay, Aarti, you were in the US, right? Before you came to
Yes,
India?
I was.
Tell her where you stayed in the US.
Columbia, Missouri.
See,
And before that? Where were you staying before that? Before Columbia, Missouri.
New Orleans.
New Orleans. We have the jazz festival there, right? Yes.
Yes,
You been to the jazz festival ever?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Have you been to Washington DC? I used to stay there. Have you been to Washington DC?
Yes.
So, where do you like more? Do you like here in India or do you like in the US more?
I like it here.
So you don't want to go back to the US?
No,
No.
Well, tell Lata why you go to the US. Who lives in the US?
my sister lives in the U.S.
Oh, your sister lives in the US. Where does she stay?
Denver, Colorado.
Wow, that is cold. Colorado is a cooler place, right? It snows
Yes,
there? It snows there?
yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, Aarti, what do you do at the cafe? Or like, what's your role at the cafe?
I am a greeter.
Mm-hmm.
Namaste.
What do you say to customers when they walk in, Aarti?
Welcome to Café Arpan. Please have a seat. Here's the menu card. Please order at the counter when you're ready.
Wow. So if I come to the cafe, you are going to greet me, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so then I'm going to come very soon to the cafe and you're going to greet me. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Aarti, for talking to me. I think
Thank you.
I think your shift starts now, right? You'll have to get ready for the shift.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
You want to ask Miss Datta anything?
No.
No, little trouble with eye contact, which is why she keeps looking in my direction. But she's listening to you. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
One of the characteristics of people with autism is they have some of them have difficulty making eye contact. Anything else for Miss Datta?
No.
No. Can we say thank you?
Thank you.
Thank
Nice
you.
talking.
Thank you so much.
It
It
was
was
nice
nice
talking to
talking
you.
to you. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.